Ever heard of a crime boss meeting his end in an unexpected way? Well, buckle up because today's story is a real doozy. Picture this. A notorious crime boss, Michael Miskey, ruling the Hawaiian underworld, is found unresponsive in the Honolulu Federal Detention Center. Cause of death? An accidental overdose. Now, isn't that a plot twist nobody saw coming? Miskey, well known for his entrepreneurial spirit in the less-than-legal sectors, was facing some serious charges. Racketeering conspiracy, murder, and a litany of other crimes filled his rap sheet. But it seems Miskey, in an effort to get high, went a bit too high and found himself knocking on heaven's door, or maybe the other place, considering his profession. Now, this isn't just a tale of a crime boss overdosing. Oh no, it's a lot more interesting than that, folks. You see, Miskey's cocktail of choice wasn't your garden variety street drugs. He overdosed on fentanyl and parafluorofentanyl, a concoction that could take down an elephant. Makes you wonder how he got his hands on it in the first place, doesn't it? And while Miskey's untimely demise has left a vacancy in the Hawaiian underworld, his assets won't be joining him in the afterlife. The government is all set to seize up to $28 million from Miskey's illicit ventures. Talk about a profitable bust. This story also shines a light on the Bureau of Prisons. They've had quite a run recently. Staff misconduct, escapes, and now high-profile deaths. One might say they're more exciting than the latest Hollywood blockbuster. But in all seriousness, this incident underscores the need for reforms and tighter controls in our federal lockups. And that, folks, is the gripping tale of why crime doesn't pay, especially when you can't handle your narcotics. Let's take a closer look at our protagonist, Miskey, a man who once ruled the shadowy corridors of the underworld. Miskey, at the zenith of his power, was a criminal overlord, controlling a vast empire that dealt in everything illicit. From the grimy back alleys to the glittering nightclubs, his influence was omnipresent. This kingpin lived a life of staggering opulence, his lavish lifestyle funded by the underbelly of society. But every empire crumbles eventually, and Miskey's was no exception. His downfall came not from a rival or law enforcement, but rather from a humble pill, a deadly cocktail of drugs, one that he himself had sampled too many times. Miskey's sudden demise sent shockwaves through the underworld, leaving a power vacuum in its wake. The fallout of his death was chaotic, with smaller factions scrambling to claim pieces of the fallen empire. There were whispers of betrayal and conspiracy theories, but the hard truth, Miskey was a victim of his own vices. On the other side of the spectrum, Miskey's death was met with a sigh of relief by law enforcement. Once a perpetual thorn in their side, Miskey's fall signaled a significant victory in their war against crime. However, the public reaction was mixed. While some celebrated the end of his reign, others mourned him, a complex character he was. So, the next time you contemplate stepping into the world of crime, think about Miskey. You might just end up with a one-way ticket to the afterlife, courtesy of an accidental overdose.